Matt here with Mobile Solar Consulting in Jupiter, Florida. We're working on a really special project this week that I wanted to give you a glimpse of. What I have behind me is Change the Ref's school bus. So Change the Ref is a nonprofit that was founded by two parents who lost their son in a school shooting. They've made it their mission to travel around and host events to gather support and connect with other parents who have faced a similar tragedy to ultimately end gun violence in schools. So this is an awesome project and a great foundation that we're so proud to be helping out, and we wanted to give you a quick tour of what the bus looks like now and what we're going to do to it. At their events, Change the Ref uses a lot of power. Initially their plan was to just run the generator throughout the length of the event, but even that didn't work out with two air conditioners because the generator is being throttled. Let me show you why. So initially, obviously they planned to use the 240 volts of the generator, but my guess is the installer just did not realize this was a 120 volt inverter. You can see that they've run a 4-wire cable here, but cut the additional wire for the second hot line because there is no slot for a 240 volt input here. There's just a 120 volt pass through. So what we're going to be doing is replacing this with a 24 volt system so they can have a lot more power, a lot more efficiency in here. And also we're going to be adding a second inverter so that the two can operate in split phase 240 volts. Not only will that allow them to charge the batteries much faster when the generator is running, but it'll also allow for full pass-through of that 7,200 watt continuous rating for the generator. Right now they can't power both ACs at once, so once we're done they should be able to power both ACs, the speaker system, and anything else they really want to power in here without issue for the duration of the event. And we're going to make this have so much battery capacity that they won't even need to run their generator for the duration of their 4 to 6 hour events. We're also going to be installing enough low profile flexible solar panels on the roof that they'll be able to keep their fridge running even if this is just in the lot in storage for months at a time. I'm Matt with Mobile Solar Consulting. I'm here with Manuel of Change the Ref. Manuel, I just wanted to ask you what Change the Ref is and what your mission is.
Well, thank you for the question and for everything that you're doing. Change the Ref started after my son Joaquin was shot inside his school in Parkland. And his mother and myself, we decided to go in a different direction to try to fight against gun violence. This is one of the projects, a school bus that we made some modifications, and then we needed to upgrade it so we could bring kids, we can bring art, theater to different cities and talk about gun violence with the communities. So this is probably the most important tool from our organization, and I'm glad that we met you guys, because there's no one else in Florida capable of understanding this. Now we have autonomy for like 6-7 hours to do a rally, a pop-up rally in any city that we want to go. We have solar panels. We have a fridge that is charged the whole time. We have music. We have a sound system that is outside of the bus. So thank you for helping us doing what we do.
Absolutely, yeah. So this school bus serves as basically a space to host events and start that discussion around how we can end gun violence in schools. Is that right?
Totally. So we visit places. As you can see, we can have a meeting here. That front seat, you can switch it, and then everybody will be facing each other. And we had discussions in here with corporations. We had meetings in here with students from all around the country. There's a stage on top of the bus, and we just set it up, and we had musicians and bands. So it's really cool. It's a different approach. Again, very positive. It's about being together in this fight against gun violence that it has no discrimination. It's just killing randomly.
So I really appreciate what you're doing, and we were really grateful to be able to work on a project that was, you know, important to us for
Thank
once.
you, man.
We work on a lot of vehicles that are leisure vehicles, somebody's second or third house, and it's fun, it's cool, but this is rewarding, and so we're
Thank you, man.
glad to have that opportunity.